This here is simply called bitter leaf. So I'm going to clean it thoroughly, and when I do that, I'm going to slice and squeeze out the bitter juice in it. If you clean the leaf thoroughly before squeezing it, that bitter leaf can be taken as medicine. So when I squeeze it, I'm going to combine it with some other kinds of vegetable. This evening, I'm combining the squeezed bitter leaf with some water leaf. We call that one water leaf. And it's already sliced and in the fridge. I'm not sure whether I remember correctly what I have in the fridge, whether it's water leaf or spinach. Water leaf and spinach have the same texture, so this is hard. You want some vegetable like spinach, a vegetable that is spinach like, to combine with it. So I guess that what I have is water leaf, so I'm going to combine it with this bitter leaf when squeezed to make a soup for pounded yam. Now the leaf has been separated from the stalk. This stalk here, you can throw it away. You don't need it in the soup as such, and you can just keep it by the side somewhere. Once in a while, make it your chewing stick, not to clean your teeth, but just to, it's bitter, but you know, just to take care of yourself somehow. Little things like that can keep you out of the hospital for a long time, in fact forever. Forever, God willing. Just keep it aside, because now you are thinking of food. You are not supposed to be thinking of medicine, but while doing food, you are taking advantage of things that freely come out of the process to serve other purposes. And funny enough, as I'm chewing it, and the stalk is not as bitter as the leaf. The stalk seems easier to eat than the leaf. So as I chew it, the juice in the stalk is going down my system, doing some cleansing. So it's like I'm taking a stone to kill multiple birds, more than two sometimes. So that is it. Chewing stick for health. Now it's been sliced, and you actually do not have to slice it finely because you are still going to squeeze it. Without adding any water, you add a pinch of salt and you begin the squeezing process to remove the bitter juice in it. And you see, without any water, it's already releasing its bitter juice. You may see some foam on it. Don't bother about the foam. That is it. You continue the squeezing, and when done, when it is properly squeezed, you rinse that in water and squeeze out the leaf as a ball. The ball will still be smaller than this when done, but I'll continue the process and I will show you the size of the ball when I squeeze all the leaves out of the juice. So this is what we have. It's been thoroughly squeezed, and I'm going to bring that out with a sieve. The veg was properly cleaned before the squeezing started, so there's no fear of having sand or pebbles underneath the bowl, or at the base. At the base of the bowl, no sand at the base, because the veg itself was properly cleaned. So I will continue this way. Continue that way. When you hear that sound, can you hear that sound? And the foam is gone. It shows that it's now okay to add to your soup. To have that bittersweet experience. It's sweet, it's not bitter because we have removed the bitterness. But the thing is, it will actually be slightly bitter. No matter how you squeeze this, it's going to remain slightly bitter. But the pleasant thing about that is that even despite the slight bitterness, 5 minutes after you have finished eating bitter leaf soup, you begin to feel the sweetness in your throat. At the back of your palate, you begin to feel the sweetness. And that is why the Yoruba would say, the last experience with bitter leaf is sweetness. The final experience that you have from eating bitter leaf is sweetness. At the end of it all, the bitter leaf leaves a sweet taste on your mouth, in your mouth. It finally leaves a sweet taste in the mouth. The bitter leaf finally leaves a sweet taste in the mouth. So this is all that we have. This is all that we have from the bitter leaf. So here is a kind of veg. This is what you have here is some vegetable kept away in the freezer. It's been there for a while. In texture, this vegetable here is naturally softer than the bitter leaf. Like I said, it is most likely water leaf. I have all kinds of vegetable kept away this way in my freezer, but I guess this is water leaf. It pairs well with the bitter leaf. Yeah, can you see that? Can you see that? So I'm going to be combining the two. Fresh from the garden, preserved in the freezer. I'm going to be combining the two this evening. Preserved in the freezer, fresh from the garden. They are going together into the same pot this evening.